As you know, basketball is our staple in the city of Chicago. Very interested in hearing who's your starting five with basketball is going to be. So let's start off with um, point guard.
Okay, well, since majority of my basketball experience was being a fan, throughout high school watching the guys play, I would say Delmar Johnson was the best point guard in Chicago Central because nobody could run an offense like him. I mean, he got it Central to so many wins, and without him, I mean, like we saw our senior year when he got hurt, our season ended against Bishop Nolan in the sectional. So, I think that if he would have stayed healthy, we probably would have won state that year.
Yeah, a lot of talent. Shooting guard.
Shooting guard, I would say Etwan Moore. I had the chance to see him play in high school when they won the state championship. Uh, awesome basketball. Of course, everybody knows, great player for Orlando Magic now. He's played great at Purdue, had great 4 years at Purdue. I followed him all the way through his college career. Thought he was going to be a great player in college, and thinking that he would do well and on the pro level also. So I would say that Etwan is the best shooting guard.
So Etwan Moore over Charles Ricks.
It's tough. I mean, Etwan's game is more complete than Chuck. I mean, Chuck is one of my homies. I mean, I love Chuck, but Etwan, he's on a different level. I mean, this guy plays with the best basketball players in the world. So I would give the nod to Etwan.
Small forward.
Small forward. That's a tough one because EC Central is stacked with small forwards. You're talking about Judah Parks. You're talking about Isaac Washington. You're talking about Angel Garcia. If you want to throw him into the mix, 7 foot small forward shooting 3-pointers. I mean, this guy nearly unstoppable. I mean, talk about like Tony Kukoc type of player. But I would say as far as all time. For Central, I would give it to Judah Parks because Judah Parks had more time at Central than Isaac Washington.
Gotcha.
Judah played varsity as a freshman, so he had 4 years of EC Central basketball. I believe Ike played 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, or was it 1 year at Central. And Ike was a great basketball player, Hall of Famer, Indiana Hall of Famer. And I remember when we were growing up, we idolized these guys. I mean, I want to be Ike Washington. I want to be Grapevine. I want to be Golf. All those guys. I mean, but I would say Judah would be the best small forward to come through Central.
Power forward.
Power forward, I would say Udi. I mean, I remember watching this guy when he was in high school, and this guy would just be a beast in the post. I mean, get the ball in the post, make a move, and dunk on you. I mean, he didn't care who you was. The guy had skill. I mean, you probably can dunk on anybody today. If you put him out there on the court. But the guy was awesome. I mean, I enjoyed watching him through his high school career. Brought a lot of cheers to the fans of East Chicago.
Center.
Center, I would say Ricky Wright. Ricky Wright was a great player. I got to watch him through his high school years. His brother Jay Bugs. I mean, Jay Buzz was a good basketball player, but Ricky just took it. Whoa, man, he took it to another level. He played well at Villanova. He was always a guy out there that's scrapping. I mean, I don't know what he averaged in high school, but I mean, from when I've seen him play, he was always dominant on the floor. I mean, nobody could stop him. So I would give him this as far as the best center. If he actually, I don't know if they played him at power forward or center, but
both. They played both.
If he played both, then I would give him the nod for best center of all time.
Who's the best player, regardless of position, in Chicago Central?
Best player, regardless of position, would go to Etwan Moore. I give to him because of the fact that he's a professional athlete. He played at a major program. And he's gonna do some great things for the community. He comes back and he has these camps for the kids, which is great. So I think that when it's all said and done, I mean, even now, where he's at right now, he probably has the best numbers I think of all the East Chicago Central basketball players. So I'll give it to Etwan.